Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining me. And can I just pass on one resounding message? Screw loneliness. Literally. Screw loneliness. Come play games with us. Come spend time with us. Come connect with this incredible community that we have. Today is going to be the very first official QuackCon. QuackCon 2020 Thanksgiving Edition. We've been planning for about 48 hours by the time you're watching this video, and as you're watching this, QuackCon is officially live and up and running. We have hosts and team members who are going to be conducting and playing games over on the Discord, from Root to Kingdom Death to One Night Ultimate Werewolf to code names. A variety of different size and scale will be streaming into that. If you want to just play Among Us, you can spend time doing that as well. Today is going to be all about connecting, playing games, and winning prizes. That's right, it's going to be the other side of this message. We have, in the past 48 hours, gotten pledges and giveaways to the tune of about $3,000 worth of items that we are going to be giving out every single hour of today. So make sure you follow that link, and even if you have plans today, you're going to want to tune in, you're going to want to stay connected, you're going to want to see if you can win some things, because we have some of the biggest names in board gaming involved in this. I mean, we have Cephalothere, IV Studios, we have Leader Games sponsoring some giveaways. We have a ton of publishers. Gamelin and White Wizard, just a absolute plethora. I'm putting out another video that's going to go through every single giveaway that we have running, so make sure you swing over there to check out and see what you might want to be paying attention to. This video, though, is about a different topic. It's about the hashtag, the point, the reason I've spent the last 48 hours planning this convention. This video is all about screw loneliness. Literally. I'm not joking. I really, truly mean that. If you're alone this holiday, I normally would be with my grandparents, but given the circumstances, I'm sitting here. And before filming this video, I thought to myself, well, maybe I should clean up. And then I realized, no, this is how I've been for the past 12 hours. From 8 a.m., well, I suppose it's been more than 12 hours now. From 8 a.m. this morning all the way to 2:31 a.m. right now, when I'm producing this video, exactly 8 or 7.5 hours before we go live. This is how I've been. Messaging, connecting, reaching out to the community, setting up contacts, getting staff and team members to work the booths, run the games, host the events, organizing the giveaways so we have a structured system to it, and then finally brainstorming and thinking about how to invite you to come be a part of it. And if you're lonely today, if you're on your own today, if you're trying to figure out what you want to do and whether or not today or any day, screw that. Genuinely and with all the sincerity and passion that I can muster, screw loneliness. You don't have to be there. Not anymore. Come connect with us. Come play games with us. This community is incredible because of the way it envelops and welcomes and tells you that you're worth it. So, if you're lonely, tell it to screw off. Do it. Today, sometime, anytime. So let's dig into this. Why this topic? Why this video? Why my impassioned message that loneliness can go screw itself? Well, I was reading through the comments on the last conversational video that we did, all about community and my perception of this community, and there was one comment that struck a chord with me. It was an older gentleman. I'm not sure how old. I don't have any private information or details, but he was talking about the fact that he'd been in love with board games for a long time, had fallen in love with board games with his children, and now they were grown and already moved out, right? He had an empty nest. His wife had other plans, that's how he phrased it, and so she was no longer in the picture. And so he was wishing us well, telling us how excited he was to watch our community get together and play games, and my friend group sitting across the table here to spend time enjoying what he wished he could enjoy. And then as I got to the end of it, he left a message saying that for the past 7 years, he's just been staring at a wall of games. He keeps buying them, hoping someone will show up to play. He keeps purchasing them and realizing that he might never get them to the table. And that comment made me so pissed off. So sad, so frustrated. Screw that. Screw you staring at a wall of games for 7 years. While we are here, right? While this community's here. While there's people that want to play those games with you. And this year has maximized that feeling. Emphasized the fact that getting together and building community and spending time together is harder now than it's probably ever been in our hobby. And so if we're not purposeful about it, if we don't go out of our way, if we don't spend 24 hours working to find a way to bring people together, then we're not doing our job. So screw loneliness. Screw your wall of games. Screw the fact that you haven't been able to play them in 7 years. Come play with us. Come spend time with our community. We'd be lucky to have you there. For anyone else that has had game groups float and move on, who has dipped in and out, who no longer has people that are willing to come around, let's build something full of weird and unique and intricate people that all have their own social quirks when it comes together, getting together, but somehow have bridged that gap. Because when you have a game on the table, it sets the foundation for the relationship and the conversation that you're having. So screw your loneliness. Let's get rid of it. Let's pummel it into the earth. Let's tell it can go fuck itself. Genuinely. Come play games with us. Let's have fun. So let's talk about today. If I've convinced you, if I've set the message in stone enough. QuackCon 2020, Thanksgiving edition. So when you get into the server, you'll follow the link in the video description here to come join us over on the Discord. And if you've never been a member of Discord before, it's going to be a chat room with various different channels where you can engage, communicate, and voice channels where you can talk with each other and stream, or other people can stream their screens or show their cameras. It's a good way to connect and create little hubs of conversation. We're going to be operating entirely within that system. So when you get over there, there'll be a welcome center. There'll be a glad to have you there. What exactly is it called? Well, I don't have it pulled up right now, but there will be. I'm going to pull it up on my phone just so I can tell you exactly what we have titled it, because I thought it was kind of nice. So when you get in, there is going to be a variety of rooms, but most importantly and more specifically, there's going to be a welcome center. That is where we're going to be talking with you, saying hello. If you're watching this video right when it goes up, I will be there for the very first hour of the convention, and then dipping back in and, back and forth throughout the course of it. But I'll be there to talk, welcome, and help direct you to host, play, or join, or watch a game. So that's what you're able to do. We're going to have a variety of games that are being hosted by various tabletop simulator professionals. They've been studying in my Discord for 6+ months now. And so when you swing in, you could join one of those. But if you know Tabletop Simulator, and you just want an excuse to have a game day, we'll swing in and host a game. Put it in the calendar, ask us directions on how the best way to set it up is if you're having trouble figuring that out, and we'll invite people to come play. My hope is, and intention for today is, we'll have enough of an influx of people that if you want to host a game, we should be able to find players for you within a given period of time. It might not be immediately, but if you can schedule something a few hours out, then people will have time to come through, lock in, and show up for your event. So, you can host, you can join, you can also watch. There'll be multiple channels streaming multiple types of games throughout the course of the entire day. Like I said, we're going to have a leader games section. We're also going to have Kingdom Death streaming. I believe the people from Space Cats and Peace Turtles are going to be doing a TI playthrough. And so there's going to be a lot of good opportunity to come watch, join into the conversation, and just enjoy the show for a while. Now, you could also watch Alex from Board Game Co. and I do a live stream from 1 to 3 this afternoon. It's going to be over on Board Game Co.'s channel, and we'll be sharing it in the Discord as well so that people can tune in and pay attention. But that's going to be a fun way to interact and watch us squabble back and forth. And then finally, or not finally, but along with that, one of the most important elements is going to be the giveaway. Let me just give you a sense of what I'm talking about when I talk about this giveaway. Eagle Gryphon, Ivy Studios, Leader Games, Awaken Realms, Chip Theory, Eldorado, Burnt Island, Cephalofair, Orange Nebula, Gameland Games, Skybound Games, CGE, 25th Century Games, CMON, Awaken Realms, Cardboard Alchemy, and White Wizard Games. If that isn't enough to pique your interest, then maybe me saying we have over $3,000 worth of giveaways happening tomorrow will. Swing over to the channel even if you're not able to spend a ton of time there just to enter into the giveaways, and stay tuned throughout the course of the day because we will be announcing and setting up brand new giveaways almost, if not every single hour of the day for 12 to 14 hours straight. So you're going to want to dip back in just to potentially hit that emoji button and make sure your name's in the hat for any of these drawings. Now, some of the bigger giveaways that are worth a value of $200, $250 each will be spread out, 3 or 4 hour blocks. We'll be sharing those on social media. You'll be able to see when those go live. But then some of the smaller giveaways, for single games or items like that, we'll be doing in 1 to 2 hour blocks, where they're sponsored blocks. We'll still be doing social media posts. But you'll want to be paying attention. You'll want to be tuned in. You'll want to see what's happening over on the Discord so that you can be involved with it and potentially win some games. Policy of the giveaway is it is international friendly, although I'm not entirely sure that every publisher can ship internationally. If you are from an international origin outside of the United States, I know only 30% of our audience is in the United States. So if you are international and you win one of these giveaways, whether or not the publisher can ship it to you, we Quackalope will find a way to make it right for you. So whatever the case, you'll still be winning something along those lines. Either helping cover shipping costs to get it into your hands, or working out a way to find access to a game that is in your region that we can help you get a hold of. And finally, I'm going to pop up a graphic on the screen here for you to take a look at. This is the logo for the QuackCon Thanksgiving edition. But this is also an exclusive custom t-shirt. The first time Quackalope has ever released official branded merch. Now, we do have our t-shirts, which we design mostly because I like them. But this is going to be through a Google form. And the link will be down below. I'll also be sharing it in the announcement section over there on the Discord. If you want one of these, here's the way it works. They are only available today. QuackCon exclusive. If you're part of this event, you can get access to one. You'll go through a Google form. You will not pay today. You'll just indicate what size and how many you're committing to purchase. At that point, we'll collect your email, your contact information, and then we will go ahead and do a bulk order of those shirts because I want to make sure the quality is super high. I want to get them professionally screen printed and get them into my hands. From that point on, we'll reach out. We'll let you know the exact cost of printing and the exact cost of shipping to you. That is the cost you will cover. I'm not interested in making a ton of money off of this. Odds are I will end up losing a significant amount of money and time on this convention. That's not the point. The point is to set up and host and make this an incredible experience for the community. And so I am super excited about this. But along with that, I want to make sure that the community can get access to these shirts as easily as possible. When you fill out the Google Doc, you'll see my quote is somewhere from $30 to $50. That really is to give us room to make sure that we can keep the price as low as possible without shocking you. If we promise something too low, then before we actually know, then we disappoint you instead of make you happy that we're charging you less than you had anticipated. So these are going to be Quackalope exclusive shirts that are going to be available and shipped out to you. I'm super excited about them, and like I said, they will never be made again. So this is going to be your one opportunity to get these incredible shirts. And by the way, The artist for these is a young man named John DeCampos. Incredible artist. We covered one of his games, or covered his game, Token Terrors, earlier this year. He flipped this in 12 hours for me, which is mind-blowing. And his artwork, his link will be down in the description of this video, and also over on the order form there. Please take the time to go check out his work, follow his social media profiles. I cannot speak highly enough for the individual, the character, and the skilled artist that this man is. And so there you have it. A resounding Screw Loneliness. I'm so excited to hang out, to play games with you, and to connect with you. Today's going to be such a good day. Welcome to QuackCon.